Welcome back to T-Facts. Today, we've got a thrilling lineup from the latest season of 90 Day Fiancé, featuring shocking reveals, emotional moments, and exhilarating stories. Let's dive straight into the exciting highlights from our 6 must-know news stories. Kicking things off, Darcey Silva drops a bombshell hint about her sister Stacey's husband, Florian Sukaj, in what could be a major cheating scandal. What did she see during a wild night out that shook the twins' bond? Let's find out. Next up, we meet Annie, one of the first throuple participants on 90 Day Fiancé. Her candid reflections about her journey and unique relationship dynamics with Matt and Amani reveal the challenges and excitement of stepping into a new kind of love. In a tense development, Shekinah raises concerns about Sarper's behavior when conflict arises. What fears does she have about their relationship, and how might it impact their future? Let's take a closer look. Romance is in the air as Joan and Greg reunite after a long-distance struggle. Their tearful airport reunion is a reminder that love conquers all. Watch how their joy unfolds. Mina shares an emotional moment as she connects with her son, Clayton, via video chat. The bittersweet reality of love, distance, and the challenge of family dynamics takes center stage. Don't miss this heartfelt exchange. Lastly, Angela Deem stirs up buzz about her potential return to reality television as she teases involvement in another show featuring infamous reality villains. What could this mean for her fans and the world of reality TV? Stay tuned as we break down all these stories and more, bringing you the latest insights and updates from the fascinating world of 90 Day Fiancé. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. First up, we have some juicy drama involving Darcey Silva from 90 Day Fiancé. In a shocking hint dropped during an episode of 90 Day. The Last Resort, Darcey suggested that her twin sister Stacey's husband, Florian Sukaj, might have cheated on her after a wild night out. In a revealing clip shared by People, Darcey expressed her loyalty to Stacey, saying, "I love you, and no matter what in life, we're twins for life, and I'll always have your back." But then the plot thickened when Darcey recounted a recent outing. She explained, "A couple weeks ago, me, Lauren, my husband, Georgie were all out one night, and we saw Florian walk away with 2 blondes." This revelation left Stacey in shock as she questioned whether the women were all over Florian. Darcey's response implied something suspicious, as she confirmed it was 2 girls with her brother-in-law. As if that wasn't enough, Darcey mentioned a text she received from Georgie that pulled her into further doubt. "Georgie, at that same bar tonight that Florian was at with those 2 girls, and one of the girls that was there that night said something to Georgie," she shared. The shocking comment from the mysterious girl was, "Tell Florian, thank you for taking me home." Stacey's reaction was immediate, filled with disbelief as she exclaimed, "What the FK?" In a confessional later, Darcey further detailed the conversation she had with Georgie, expressing concern and confusion about the situation. "Georgie told me one of the blondes he recognized and that they made eye contact. She came right up to the table," she explained. It was almost like intentional from what Georgie said her tone was. Florian has yet to address these serious allegations, but it's believed there may be a chance for him to share his side of the story during the show. This revelation comes after a previous argument between the sisters regarding Florian, where Darcey even asked her twin, "Do you want to FK my husband?" Darcey emphasized her commitment to Stacey, stating, "I would never in a million years consider sleeping with Florian. That's my brother-in-law." In the midst of this drama, she acknowledged that the sisters may need space, fearing that if they don't resolve their issues, their relationship could be in jeopardy. Earlier this season, Stacey had expressed her concerns about Darcey calling Florian late at night, suggesting that there was an inappropriate bond forming. "They're like, let's go out. Let's hang out late," Stacey noted during a counseling session. This complicated web of relationships continues as Darcey and Stacey attempt to navigate their deep-seated issues, while also dealing with the reality of Florian's past cheating scandal. As the season progresses, fans are left wondering how this will all unfold and whether the sisters can mend their bond. Join us as we follow this story closely on T-Facts. Next, we turn our attention to the intriguing world of Throuples with the introduction of Annie, a key figure in the latest episode of 90 Day Fiancé. The latest episode, which aired on March 2, 2025, brought fans into the dynamic relationship between Eni, Matt, and Amani, the show's first-ever throuple. In this episode, we see Eni, a mother of 3, sharing her compelling backstory, which includes her life as a single mother and her work in a strip club. She opens up about her experiences and the struggles she faced when she became pregnant at just 16 years old. As Eni discusses her life and aspirations, viewers gain insight into the resilience of mothers like her. "Being a mom means everything to me," Eni shares candidly, implying that her children motivate her efforts and sacrifices daily. The audience also meets her children, including her 20-year-old son and her 2 younger daughters, aged 11 and 7. We see her juggling motherhood and work, highlighting her determination to provide for her family. As the story unfolds, Eni expresses excitement about meeting Amani and Matt in Mexico, where they are navigating their unique throuple relationship. She reflects on her feelings of nervousness and excitement about this new chapter in her life, stating, "I've never been with a couple in a relationship before, and I'm scared and afraid." In the episode, Eni highlights how strong women in her profession often support each other. She shares a heartfelt moment with her friend Liz at the club, indicating her desire for a supportive network, explaining that women in her position are very strong. Viewers also see a touching moment when Eni talks to her daughter, Antonella, about the possibility of living together with Matt and Amani in the U.S. Eni asks her daughter how she feels about the arrangement, to which Antonella enthusiastically responds that she likes the idea, further unveiling the blend of excitement and apprehension in this new family dynamic. As Eni prepares for this significant step, the episode captures the reality of creating a blended family and showcases her emotional roller coaster as she balances her roles as a mother and a partner. The complexities of love, family dynamics, and the courage it takes to embrace a life less ordinary are all at play in Eni's story. Join us next time as we follow Eni's journey and witness how her relationship with Matt and Amani develops on 90 Day Fiancé. In our next segment, we explore the emotional turmoil faced by Shekinah as she navigates her relationship with Sarper on 90 Day Fiancé. The latest episode aired on March 2, 2025, where the couple's journey took a dramatic turn that left viewers on the edge of their seats. In this episode, Shekinah, who resides in Los Angeles, shares her struggles about Sarper's unpredictable behavior when conflict arises. During a heart-to-heart conversation with Sarper's cousin Fusun, while he is off swimming in the pool, Shekinah reveals her deep-seated concerns. "I'm worried that things might tip over when we have a fight," she confesses, making it clear that the potential for explosive arguments weighs heavily on her mind. Their discussion turns to Sarper's tendency to create chaos when he feels he's losing control. Shekinah admits that she fears what would happen if they were to have a serious confrontation. "I don't want to be in a position where I have to tell him to get out," she expresses, highlighting her anxiety and desire to maintain a peaceful relationship. Fusun tries to reassure Shekinah, but Shekinah's worries persist. She mentions, "I have friends who would open their doors for him, which makes me anxious. I just don't know how he would respond to that," reflecting her concerns about Sarper's vulnerability and the strain it could put on their relationship. As tensions rise, the dynamics of their interactions begin to unfold. Fusun expresses her own worries about Shekinah, mentioning that she hopes she doesn't resent Sarper for any difficulties in their relationship. This moment reveals the delicate balance between love and fear, as Shekinah grapples with the emotional weight of her situation. When Sarper emerges from the pool, the conversation takes a different turn. Shekinah and Fusun try to brush off their discussion, explaining it was just girl talk, but viewers can sense the underlying tension. As viewers tune in, they are left wondering how this couple will manage their conflicts and whether Shekinah will find a way to voice her concerns without igniting further issues. This emotional exploration gives us a closer look at the complexities of relationships on 90 Day Fiancé and the challenges that come with love. Can Shekinah and Sarper confront these challenges and build a stronger foundation, or will fear create a rift in their relationship? Stay tuned as we follow their story closely. Now, let's shift gears and talk about a heartwarming reunion between Joan and Greg, featured in the latest episode of 90 Day Fiancé. On March 2, 2025, viewers witnessed the emotional moment when Joan from Kampala, Uganda, finally arrived at the airport to meet Greg after enduring a long-distance relationship. The anticipation in the air was palpable as Greg waited for Joan's arrival. In his confessional, he expressed his excitement, stating, "It feels crazy to finally be here, waiting for her after all this time apart." As travelers began to arrive, Greg's heart raced with joy, and he even brought along a freshly baked loaf of bread as a sweet gesture to welcome Joan. When Joan stepped off the plane, the emotional reunion unfolded in real time. The moment they spotted each other, Greg could barely contain his emotions. "I can't believe I'm seeing you," he exclaimed as he rushed to embrace Joan. The two shared a heartfelt hug that conveyed the joy and relief of finally being together again. Joan expressed her happiness, telling Greg, "I'm so glad we don't have to do long distance anymore." Their connection and chemistry were undeniable, bringing smiles to both their faces as they celebrated their love. As they left the airport, Greg showed Joan the bread he had baked specifically for her. "I thought you might like this after your long flight," he said with a grin. Joan appreciated the gesture, noting how thoughtful it was, and they shared lighthearted laughter about the unconventional way he chose to welcome her, comparing it to holding a cardboard sign. In a shared confessional, both Joan and Greg reflected on their feelings. Greg compared the moment to being born again, a powerful statement that encapsulated the joy of their reunion. Joan added, "It's as if I've finally arrived home. I can't wait to start this new chapter with you." The couple's journey reminds us of the beauty of love and connection, emphasizing that no matter how challenging long distance may be, true love can always find a way to bring people together. As they embark on this new phase of their relationship, fans will be eager to see how Joan and Greg navigate their lives moving forward. Will they be able to blend their worlds together, or will they face new challenges? Stay tuned as we continue to follow their story on 90 Day Fiancé. In our next story, we delve into a deeply emotional moment featuring Mina, who is grappling with the complexities of family and motherhood on 90 Day Fiancé. The latest episode, which aired on March 2, 2025, captures Mina's heartfelt video chat with her son Clayton, who is still in Paris due to issues with his passport. As Mina reunites with Mark and their daughter Maria in New Hampshire, the absence of Clayton weighs heavily on her heart. During the video call, tensions surface as Mina expresses her longing for her son, stating, "I miss him so much. It's hard being away from him during this time." Clayton, curious about his mother's journey, asks Mina about her flight, to which she replies that Mark got her a first-class ticket. The conversation showcases the love and connection they share despite the distance. It's clear that Mina's heart is torn as she tries to build a new life while being separated from her son. As the call progresses, Mina brings Maria in to say hello, creating a bittersweet moment as Clayton interacts with his little sister. His excitement is apparent, but the reality of their situation looms large, leaving Mina visibly emotional. She tells Mark, "It saddens me deeply that he's not here with us. I just want us to be a family together." The issue of Clayton's passport delays further complicates Mina's plans, as she confesses, "I have no idea when I'll be able to bring him to the U.S." This anxiety underscores the struggle many immigrant parents face and highlights the emotional toll of separation. After hanging up, the weight of the situation really sinks in. Mina shares with Mark her feelings of helplessness, saying, "It just hurts knowing that I can't be with my son. I don't want to go to church without him." Her tears reflect a deep yearning for her family to be whole. Mark reassures her that they will find a way to be together, but the reality of their 90-day marriage deadline hangs over them like a cloud. He explains that if they don't marry soon, she would have to leave the U.S., which adds tremendous pressure to their already strained situation. This poignant chapter in Mina's journey reminds us of the sacrifices many face for love and the lengths they go to for their families. Can Mina find a way to reunite with Clayton while navigating her new life with Mark? Join us as we continue to follow Mina's emotional journey on 90 Day Fiancé. Finally, we wrap up today's episode with the sensational return of Angela Deem, to the reality TV scene. Angela, one of the most iconic and controversial figures from the 90 Day Fiancé franchise, has recently teased her involvement in a new show that promises to bring together reality television's most notorious villains. In the latest buzz, Angela posted on social media, "Yes, coming soon on your screen TV, SDILQENOFRELITY," igniting excitement and curiosity among her fans and followers. Known for her dramatic storyline with Michael Ilsenmi, Angela has become a staple in reality TV, captivating audiences with her fiery personality and unapologetic attitude. As the news broke, fans couldn't help but reminisce about her unforgettable moments in the franchise. Whether it was her heated confrontations or touching vulnerability, Angela's presence has undeniably left a mark on viewers. Many fans have expressed mixed feelings about her potential return, with some excited to see more of her antics, while others are ready to tune out if she reappears again. With reality television trends shifting towards ensemble shows featuring villains from various franchises, Angela's return could create an electrifying dynamic reminiscent of shows like House of Villains. This new project not only opens the door for Angela's dramatic flair to shine once again, but also raises questions about how she'll interact with other controversial cast members. What does this mean for her future in reality TV, and will viewers welcome her back with open arms? As Angela embarks on this new journey, fans are left anxiously awaiting details about the show, eager to see if she can redeem herself or if her unapologetic antics will once again reignite the drama. Stay tuned for more updates as we follow Angela's journey and the unfolding drama that comes with her return to the spotlight. Will she reclaim her throne as the queen of reality TV? We'll keep you posted on all the latest developments, right here on TFAX.